Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about the activity I did with my graphic novel, which is Rosa Parks and the Montgomery Bus Boycott. The activity I did and the standard I found was a fifth grade standard. And the standard was examine the changing roles among Native Americans, immigrants, African Americans, women, and others from 18,000 to the 2000s, which Rosa Parks falls under that category. So the activity I'm having my students do is kind of like a graphic organizer on the front. It's more of a timeline than a graphic organizer, but the students would throughout their reading create a timeline of the events listed in the book. So the first one would be when Rosa Parks was born, and then the last one would be when Rosa Parks died, and then they would fill in all the information ahead of time or during the book. So once they reached a point in the book where it gave a date, they would write that on part of the bus, and then they would get to color the bus. And then on the front side, I have I would give them just a blank outline of a person, and then the question at the bottom, which is, if you were Rosa Parks, would you stay seated? And then you can see where I wrote my response. But I would just give them this blank sheet, and I would tell them that to be creative, and they can depict Rosa Parks however they would like. This is just an example. So I would also instruct students to tell me the things that Rosa Parks thought about, the things she felt, which would be resembling the heart, and then like what she did with her mouth, what she did with her hands, and what she did with her feet. So those are just some things that I would have my students do. I would probably use this as like I said, during the book whenever they're reading. I also sorry, I lost my train of thought, but just I would have them turn this in, but I would probably hang them up in the classroom, and just so we could see like the different opinions of the people of how they have Rosa Parks, and I would give them my example to look at if they needed it, but I don't want them to form theirs based off of mine. So I would just give them a quick glance to begin with, and then if the students are struggling, I might talk a little bit more about what I said on mine. So that is basically all I have for you.